How to learn to drive? Take the correct position when sitting the first. Then you should do his relax and put your nerves aside. Rest your head on the headboard. Do have the seat reclined as little as possible. The back must be fully supported and straight, so that the shoulders lean back and the elbows stretch perfectly and without difficulty. Step number 2. Hand position matters, but hands move the placed at night and dream as on the clock, and at the time of tuning, the string wheel must be turned with but and changing the position and interposing the hands. Step number 3. How to learn to drive correctly. Place the position of the feet on the pedals. The separation of the seat with respect to the pedals is very important, since it depends on whether we can put the appropriate rated force when we press them. It is essential that the bike is depressed to its maximum capacity, and when this happens, that the kinet is flexed markedly, as the will ensure that we stop in time to avoid accidents. In the case of how to learn to drive an automatic car, we should not use the left foot for the brake and the right foot for the accelerator, but both pedals should be controlled with the right foot to drive more safely and reliably. Step number 4. Adjust your mirrors for a better view. The side mirrors and the rear view mirror are an essential and important part to take into account when you are looking for how to learn to drive, since which then you will move while keeping distance from the of the cars. Always adjust them before the steering to avoid having to accommodate them while driving and resulting in distraction. Step number 5. Use your seatbelt well and cannot the excessive important. Often wearing and seatbelt do perfect use from accident and save our lives, and in many countries, including Mexico, it is illegal not to wear it, so in the absence of it, you will deserve a large traffic time.
6. How to learn to drive correctly. Start your car. The correct way is to always start in the neutral mode, so you should check that the lever in this position once you have got in the car. This is to make sure that when you start it, the car does not fall forward or forward back in the case that is set in some gear. To prevent this, the ideal to start the car with your foot on the brake. 7. Keep a correct distance between cars. It is also important to monitor your speed to be able to keep the distance you take according or to the cars. That is why if you drive an automatic car, you must adapt the best according to the weather conditions. 8. Use the correct lane. One of the most important rules of driving is not passing on the right, and this has to do directly with the acceleration you need to car on each lane. In the case of the right lane, it should be used for low speeds, while the left is high. For this reason, if you try to pass on the right, there is a high possibility that you will find a vehicle traveling at a slower speed than the car you want to pass and be not being able to brake in time. You can cause an accident. 9. How to learn to drive. Be aware that you are not the only one on the road. When we drive, we must always be aware of many details. Place the seat correctly, fix the mirrors, watch for the lever, but the reality is that this must be accompanied by permanent attention to the cars that are around us, just as it is important to keep your lane. It is just as essential to learn the basic courtesy rules of roads. Yield to whoever has preference, respect the traffic signals. 10. Take care and know your car. We think how to learn to drive is also giving a good maintenance to the car every so often, since it is part of taking care of your safety.